Bang! Yeah, 7-1-3, don't step in this league, throwing rocks at the backboard. Living our dream, better dribble to the three, take the shot, here a cash drawer. And we don't even care what you say, we ain't scared of the hate, get a win in this last board. Stand in the paint, better clear out the way, hit the court with the black force energy. Every single week on a killing spree, you kidding me? You talk about winning with the epitome, you better be talking with peace and we locking the key on them. Know that it's rocking with Ryan and Donte, the drip guy, we beyond the gossip, the topics we talk on a pop and we conquering the obstacles that we cross as a team. Shot from the seats, we the Rockets like Elon. It's the H-Town run down. Let's get started right now.
Hello, everybody. This is the H-Town Rundown, Houston Rockets basketball podcast. Today, it's your boy Preston, and I'm here with my usual hosts. Jumping on today to talk about quite a few things, but let's introduce everybody first. Ryan, my brother, it's good having you on the show once again. And what's going on?
Good to be on once again. You know, we're finally 3-2. We have a winning record now. Let's just keep this going.
Absolutely. Finally, right? Donte, my boy, been here since we were hanging out with Kevin Porter Jr. The wow factor. What's going on, man? How does it feel to have KD?
Damn, bro, we been here since Jayshawn Tate beat down in the leading scorer of the team, but and down in Dacian Nix, that's how long we've been.
But Dacian Nix is back though. Remember,
yeah,
Nix Nation.
But he's not playing on this team, so I'm glad I don't got to see him play. So that's a plus. But I mean, I'm doing awesome. Like I say, I told y'all I wasn't worried about nothing. I knew we would kind of had a feeling we would get back on track, but like I say, that's what positive do. They keep positive vibes. They don't worry. They don't stress out, and that's just what I don't do. So, but other than that, glad this team, stepped up the last 3 games and did what they supposed to do. They beat the teams they supposed to beat, that's my main goal. Is if you want to prove you're a playoff team and prove that you're one of the best teams in the NBA, you go out there, you whoop up on Brooklyn. You go out there and you whoop up on teams like Toronto, and you beat. You can matter of fact, you beat that's supposed to be still a playoff team like in Boston, even though they're not doing good. But you beat that still can be a playing type of tournament team. So yeah, we just handle business and hope we can do it tonight against Dallas.
Facts, man, facts. And AK, Mr. Rockets propaganda, Mr. #COB. What's going on?
Hey, man, y'all see that boy Bari? I know y'all see him.
You looking good.
Can Jabari get some love for once, bro? I know he'd have forgotten one sometime, man, but can we get some Bari love in here, bro? Man out there looking like prime Dikembe Mutombo, blocking everything in sight, bro.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful, bro. And he knocking the 3 down. He out there. Hold on, wait. He handling the ball and just attacking closeouts very well. Something they said he don't need to work on. Remember? I'm old enough to remember when they said he's stupid for working on a weakness.
Look at him now. I like it. Well, guys, everybody's here, and it's all smiles. Like we said, we're on a win streak, 3 straight games. So let's get right into that. We faced the Brooklyn Nets. We previewed for it on the space, and our predictions were pretty right? We ended up handling business, like Donte said, 137 to 109. I mean, BTA from like the start to the very end of the game. Shout out Clint Capella. Great game all around from everybody. What stood out to you, Ryan?
I'm not gonna lie, I did not watch that game.
Bro, don't even go back and watch highlights, bro. That's crazy. You gotta watch, bro. Come on. All right. AK, what stood out to you since you actually watch Rockets games?
The first thing that stood out was a damn lineup change, because Lord have mercy. I was saying before the game, listen, if Ime Udoka think he gonna run out that double big against Brooklyn and not pay for it, he gonna have another thing coming. Because first of all, they get them 3s up, and that's why that double big is not a starting lineup, or especially not our double big, the way we run it. So that's number 1. Number 2, it looks like the chemistry is starting to. Well, it started to get somewhere in the Brooklyn game. You saw a lot of ball movement, good ball movement, not just ball movement for the sake of it, but good purposeful ball movement. Seemed like every possession was intentional. Guys was not just standing around waiting for one person to make a play. Everybody was part of the offense. Everybody was touching the ball. It wasn't just your turn, my turn, communist offense. Nope. If you're gonna play it, if everybody gonna go look at the shot distribution just for the season. Like nobody's like taking a bunch of shots per game and ball hogging like that in that way. Like dudes are sharing the ball. I ain't gonna. Well, we can say that for later. But long story short, you can kind of get see an idea of what the Rockets are trying to do offensively, which, if I may say so myself, I said we should have been doing this a season or two ago. But hey, what do I know?
Hey, it's like they watching. You said something about shots, which is really insane here. Shout out Tyler Eason. This is his first game actually come out and officially rejoining the Rockets.
Oh yeah. What happens to all that noise from the first two games? Oh, Tari, he running his mouth. They're gonna trade him. We need to trade. What can we trade Tari Eason for? Tari is useless. What does he do on the team? There was folks running their mouth actually saying this, bro. Actually saying it. Now all of a sudden they quiet. Ain't got nothing to say no more about that.
22, 5 and 5, career high from threes, 5 out of 7 from 3. What a stellar game from Tari. Donte, before I get to you, funny thing here. I want you guys to guess who played the least amount of minutes in the starting lineup.
Jabari.
Okay.
Because some things wouldn't surprise me.
It's pretty good. Anybody else? Any guesses?
You say who played or who was playing through the season?
Yeah, no. He's played the least amount of minutes in the starting lineup this game.
Oh, in the Brooklyn game. In the starting lineup?
Yep. Start 5.
I think it might have been KD. No, I lied. In the starting lineup, it was Okogie.
Okay. Donte, you got a guess?
Well, I'm gonna go with KD since he actually tried to take my pick. I'm gonna take KD then.
It was Jabari. Jabari played 24 minutes, 2 seconds.
Oh,
but
yeah,
right there was KD at 24 minutes and 48 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Some things don't surprise me. We saw it in the playoffs. We saw Jabari not playing enough minutes. So just based off wild guess who in the starting lineup isn't playing the most minutes, you're going to go with a player that has been probably, if not the most impactful for us this season.
For sure. Those big words. I like it. We'll touch on that later. But yeah, Jabari playing 24, I don't think says anything negatively about him. He came out, he only had 7 shots, he had 11, 2 steals, 4 board. He just come out, did his thing, got out, and that's what most players did. KD, essentially 25 minutes, 19 points. Şengün, he had a great game, 21 points, 6 boards, 6 assists, 30 minutes. Josh, because I can't say his last name, had 10 points, is pretty good. But then you look, I didn't say it, man, my bad. He had 12, 4, and 8. Solid game all around. What I like to see in this game overall was we kept our turnovers down. We had 9 turnovers. 9 turnovers this game. Wow! What happened to Mr. Efficiency out there, man? We don't even need him. Donte, what did you like from this game?
Well, like I say, what I like the way that Tari Eason responded.
Yes.
I've been liking the way he's been responding. At the end, that's something I wanted to actually come out and say, and that needed to be said because, at the end, I didn't go that far as to say trade him or do anything. I still think Tari is valuable on this team, and I still think he's a big part of this roster. But other than that, all the crying and moaning that you did in the offseason, and if you don't show up, people are gonna talk, especially our fan base. So he showed up, man. When I said those words, I don't know if he was in here and he heard me, but he showed up. He made 3-point. He was making 3-point shots, man. Getting to the rim, finishing. He was making his shots and stuff like that. I like the way, we'll probably get into it in the show later. Again, the next 2 games. But I like the way how the offense is running through LP, man. He is getting people open shots, man. You seen Kevin Durant getting easy shots, man. When do you know for Kevin Durant can get an easy 3? like how he gets. I just
what Kevin Durant say? Kevin Durant said something about how did he even see me? I was so wide open. I just started bricking. Kevin Durant is saying he's essentially never been more open a day in his life. Hey Curry, I got something to say.
And like I said again, Barry also like good looking out. AK had 5 assists in the game, so he was been a great pal. He was been a great passer for his standard, and he was just knocking down his threes, playing defense, and he responded. He definitely responded, and he definitely shut all those critics up that saying he's useless, trade him. He definitely did that. He definitely came out and responded well, and it's against a team, you're supposed to respond too. Brooklyn, they are the worst team in the NBA right now. They're the worst team in the NBA right now. Like I said in the show, Cam Johnson, yes, he can get buckets, but I mean, again, that's not going to Cam Thomas. That's not going to translate to any type of wins. That's not going to help Brooklyn get better. So at the end of the day, we talk about that when we talk about that in the story. But we play good defense on him too, not letting him get involved into the game, doubling him on pick and roll when he tries to get a pick. We done a hell of a job all around, and we did what we needed to do. But I'm really impressed with Tari the way he showed up.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, this is Tari kind of woke up a little bit, heard some of the noise, probably went through some Twitter comments. He said, "I bet," and this is a very, very good
his
game.
mom will critique him too, though. That's what people don't realize. Like his mom be going in on his ass, so it's not like he getting coddled.
She don't hold nothing back. That's like one of the best parts is he's not a what do you call it? Like he's not a knuckle baby, right? She be making him work for everything, and then go on social media and say how she told him he got to work for everything. Like, damn.
So he not Bronny Eason?
Nah, man. He actually worked to where he got to be. That's crazy. He do. But yeah, that was a pretty solid game. Last thoughts, Ryan. I don't know if you got to catch any of the highlights or anything like that at all. Nope, take that as a no. All right, I like it. So, other than that, so far where we're at right now is first part of the win streak here. Next game, we ended up playing the Raptors here. Wow. Did you, Ryan, you catch?
Yes, I actually want to cover.
Okay. All right. Okay, we got one finally. All right, Ted, please break this game down for me.
All right, so it's not to break this game down, but there's one specific storyline I really want to touch on with this game.
Okay.
You touched on it a little bit talking about the Nets game, but we really saw this in the Raptors game. Dude, Kevin Durant is really open because of how much Şengün is getting doubled. The Raptors, that entire game, their whole game plan was take Şengün out of the game, blitz Şengün. We're going to go do everything we can to make sure Şengün does not get into the paint, does not get a bucket. He missed his threes, so what did he do? He stopped missing threes, started working in the paint, and he did get his buckets. I believe he had 20-something or just under that game.
18.
He had 18, right? But with that being said, him being blitzed and doubled the entire game made Kevin Durant open to the point Kevin Durant was so open he was missing. I mean, that's ridiculous. He said it himself. He said, "I've never been so open that I'm just missing."
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And I don't remember exactly what the tweet was, but surprisingly, Roos Williams tweeted, I think that's his name, tweeted at Kevin Durant after the game. And of course, Kevin Durant gets back on Twitter, tweets back to Roos, and he talks about how open he is and how crazy it is that he's open like that. And when you go look at our shooting percentage, we're shooting 45% from three, which is the best in the league. Where I think the Bulls are second. I could be wrong. They're shooting 40%, so second behind us. And if that's how our season's going to be and we have Kevin Durant that open, our three-point shooting will be pretty solid this season. And I'm not going to complain about not having a shooter if Reed Shepherd's also going to be shooting at the rate that he's been shooting. Obviously, he hasn't been shooting great. I believe he's still shooting over 40% on the season. But he's still getting those open shots, being confident to shoot, which he'll start making them as the season goes on. So that's definitely a storyline I definitely want to hit on. Aside from that, another thing I really want to hit on is Jabari Smith, man. He's looking so good. I'll let AK continue that one. I know he wants to. Nope. And another thing I really want to hit on is that throughout the last 3 games, something that we've seen, which is really working, aside from Okogie starting, is our starters, and I'm pretty sure we have 2 players on the bench as well, are averaging 10-plus points. all in double digits. And if that's how our scoring splits are going to be throughout the season, that's what's going to eventually lead us to be number one. We don't need, obviously, we have that number one scorer, Kevin Durant, which we do need, but we don't need him to get buckets for us when we have other players that can be getting buckets at a high clip.
I agree, absolutely. You said, essentially 2 bench players plus a starting lineup averages 10 points per game. Absolutely right. On top of that, Reed Shepherd is one of those guys who's averaging 10. Obviously, career highs across the board, except free throw. He's down a little bit on free throw rate, but I mean, it's 1% difference, right? We don't worry about that. What's really exciting is Reed is shooting 44% from 3. And then his field goal percentage is up from 35.5% last year to 39% this year. So regardless of if it's great or not, that's improvement. That's all we needed to see was the improvement of, and the process start working, right? Having the game slow down just a little bit by little bit for Reed, and game by game basis, he has been, I mean, I'm not going to say stellar, but you see him, oh, okay, all right, I can't do this. Oh, I got Kevin Durant over there. Oh, I got to pass this over here. You see him actively making these decisions live, and making the process happen instead of waiting for him to be told what to do, kind of like last year, whereas he was scared to shoot it because he thought he was going to get benched like he Cam Whitmore. Sorry, buddy, you got a good attitude. You're going to stay here. You'll be fine. I'm not even worried about it.
For sure. And I also want to add to that Raptors game, something I really like about their Raptors game is it showed why we traded for Kevin Durant. I think the Raptors came back. They were down 9 after being down 15 at some point late in the game. What did Kevin Durant do? He goes for how many did he have? 35, 30, 31, something crazy.
31.
Yeah, I think it was
31, right.
It felt like more in that fourth quarter.
I believe he had 8 or 9 points in that fourth quarter.
12.
How many? 12?
Yep.
Sorry, I don't have my numbers right. But, those points that he had at the end of the fourth quarter were the reason we won in the end of it. I mean, if we didn't have him, we were not winning that game.
Very possible. If that game could have been what we had seen years past was, hey, we lost 2 straight. Here's a game that we're going to try to make really close. We should be able to beat them. But because we get in our own head, we up 15. We start pulling stupid because I don't mean to call players out, but, bro, like, this is a game Cam Whitmore would have either been really great in or really bad for us because we would have been up and Cam Whitmore would have been like, right? I hate to say that, and I know it sounds like I'm hating on the young guy. It's just like, I'm just seeing how the game flows, and we got the right number 7 in the jersey, scoring 12 points straight in the fourth quarter.
Was it 12 straight?
Not 12, not 12 straight, but 12 in the fourth quarter to keep us alive and keep the momentum going to be able to win by as much as we did, And despite as close as it got, I mean, we still kept them at arm's length, 1 by 18. We scored 139. We are still the number 1 offense in the league, by the way. 127 points per game now? Who would have thought this offense would have increased this much? And now I'll say I was one of the people critical. I didn't think the process was going to look great. I thought KD was going to be in the same shooting spots as Jabari, and I thought the offense would have looked a little more clunky. And first 2 games, it kind of did with the double big. But now that we got Josh out there, I'm not saying that it fixed the offense, but it looks like the process that we're running, people are able to get more open because for whatever reason, Josh went from this subpar 3-point shooter at 31% for his career, coming over here to shoot 45%. It's the Dylan Brooks effect. Like when DB played for the Grizzlies, shot 36, 35%. He come over here and shot career highs both years with us. Wow, what the hell? I don't know what it is. Whatever happening, I need absolutely more of. Now, the KD tweet you were talking about, right? Just to go back before I get to Donte here. He said, and I quote, "Brother, I can't believe it. Sometimes I'm surprised I'm that open and start bricking. 28 just sees everything." That is from an NBA legend on your team.
Multiple time scoring champ and former MVP. 2-time finals MVP.
Had Russell Westbrook, who's an assist champion, right? You had Steph Curry, who's got Curry gravity, right? To say the least. James Harden and Kyrie in Brooklyn. Come over here, right? I'm not even going to mention Devin Booker. Come over here. And now he got Şengün getting him so open that he missed shots. That is so crazy to me.
And why do you think that is? Because Şengün is hitting his threes too now, so they don't know what to do with him.
Bro, they're so discombobulated. They don't they panicking, dude. They shit themselves. And despite the record, 3-2, which isn't necessarily bad, but despite the record, bro, I don't think I've been more appreciative of a Rockets team since way like when we were actually trying to contend for a championship, right?
Since you became a Rockets fan.
Essentially, literally, like since I was a Rockets fan, like when I started, essentially, yeah.
You said when we was trying to compete for championship?
Yeah.
What we doing now?
That's what I'm saying is we competing, and we actually are. We're making the right moves, right? The right plays are being drawn up, and I mean, there was a play in the Celtics game where Ime called this timeout, and he immediately talking to Tari, Jabari, and Şengün. Yo, hey, boom, boom, boom. I don't know what he's saying. I'm not in there, but you see him immediately pull them out, talk to them real quick during this timeout. Them three specifically, they come sit on the bench, and then now Şengün coaching. Şengün on the bench saying, we need to do this, we need to do this. You just see him being this leader.
What did I say? What did I say last podcast or the podcast before that about Fred's trip to Turkey? What did I tell you?
No, I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing at all, dude. And I absolutely love to see it. Donte, what more do you have to add?
I mean, Toronto game, man, it was good. I mean, I liked it. Again, it's another game we supposed to handle business on.
Yep.
I mean, Toronto was in the game because they was hot from downtown. They made a lot of.
They couldn't miss.
They couldn't miss, no matter if it was contested or not.
Shout out Jamal Sheed.
Like I say, even Murray Boyles, the big man, he was making shots. Like some of them shots you can't really.
He nice, by the way. He gonna be good.
Yeah. Brandon Ingram, because of his 6'10" frame, even a double team don't affect that because he's tall. I mean, he's tall. He's 6'10". He can shoot over anybody. So at the end of the day, I kind of like what we did. Yes, if you play some zone and stuff, you're sacrificing. You're gonna have to lead. You're gonna have to give up some shots. You're gonna have to give up some shots if it's the matter if they making them or not. They wasn't making them the whole game. They didn't make them the whole game. We forced turnovers.
They were making their threes when we were in zone.
Sorry, I mean, that they wasn't making them the whole game. Wasn't making them the whole game. The Rockets adjusted. They cooled them off and all of that. So, like, if you can make them a whole game, then you took your hat off for them. But once the pressure amped up and once the ball got back in Şengün's hand, he started controlling the offense more. And Kevin Durant just hit some big time shots. And shout out to Josh Okogie, man. He has been playing like crazy, man. Knocking down the three at a high rate. Playing defense. Thompson had a great game, had a solid game that game too. He's starting to come on. He started to come on too. But Reed Shepherd starting to make some shots coming on late in fourth quarters and third quarters. But I like what I seen, man. The offense look a whole lot better though. When you run the offense through Şengün, it looks a whole lot better.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought running Şenhub was winning us games? Didn't we have a stretch last year, correct me if I'm wrong, where Fred VanVleet was out when we ran Şenhub, and didn't we go on a 6-game win streak? And then Fred come back, we start limping, and we just limp to the All-Star break. Am I crazy for that? It's crazy.
We played a lot quicker, and we played differently.
Oh, who said something about pace? Oh, he's not here no more. Yeah, my bad. That's crazy. So yeah, at the end of the day, a lot of things are, what do you say, coming to fruition. I like what's happening now. Last bit here before I get to AK. How many teams do you know are beating another team that shoots 51% from the field and 53% from three? Because that's what we did. Raptors shot 51 and 53%, and we still won that game. I'm not gonna lie. Last year we're losing this game. Once they started building that momentum and they kept the game too close, we're losing this game. Obviously, I'm taking a lot of credit or giving a lot of credit to Kevin Durant, but also Şengün and the way he was able to keep the flow of the offense going. He didn't start panicking and chucking shit up. We didn't have Old Faithful chalking half court shots up. We just kept the same we could do and did what we could do. So, okay, what else do you have to add?
I'm once again toot my own horn again because it's something that I had said last year. What I say last year about turnovers, bro. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all say it if you remember. You remember?
You probably said something about too many turnovers and we need to stop turning the ball over because that makes sense.
I ain't say nothing about that. Nope. I ain't say nothing even close to that.
Something about it's okay to turn the ball over a little bit more as long as we're getting the right process.
Stop guessing. You're wrong.
This is what I said. I said turnovers in themselves are not really that bad. They're not that big of a problem. Because if you're not forcing the action enough to even put yourself in to take enough risks to even turn the ball over, then you doing your offense a disservice in the first place. That's pretty much what I was getting at. Because think about it, this game, bro, we had 30. We had 31 assists. How many times we had 30 plus assists last season? I need to go and look. We had 31 assists this game, bro. We had 15 turnovers. We was assist to turnover kings last year, bro. But the turnovers was low, but so was the fucking assist. The assist was low as shit. Like, bro, who cares if you not turning the ball over if you're not pressing the action anyway to do anything with the offense in the first place? Like, who cares about your low turnovers, bro? Your offense ain't scaring nobody. That's why you not turning the ball over. You're not gonna turn the ball over. You taking all these safe space ass shots. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's push the pace. Let's take a little bit. Like, think about it, bro. How many next level reads have we seen this season compared to last year? Last year, if it wasn't a basic pass, it wasn't getting made. It wouldn't be attempted. No wonder. How many corner threes have we been shooting this season so far? We probably have taken more corner threes this year than we did all last season, bro. And we can go a couple of games and not take a single corner three. You know what I'm saying? These are things that I've been saying for a minute. This is nothing new. So what you're saying is this a product of maybe Ime Udoka listening to me? I don't know, bro. You need to send my consultation fee. I'm not playing with you. I can get you back with Nia Long if you like, bro, but you got to pay my fee. But anyway,
bless your heart, AK.
but yeah, man, my favorite part of that game was the 31 assists, bro. Screw anything else, bro. That 31 assists. Now, as I said that, let's talk about Jabari a little bit. If y'all notice in the beginning of that game.
Hold on. You see how you say something about Nia Long and Ime Udoka, and then all of a sudden your Wi-Fi lags out for the first time in the show?
So you sending your people after me, bro, to mess with my Wi-Fi? Huh?
No, it's got to be Adam Silver. It's got to be Adam Silver and his betting ring.
That's his great uncle. Anyway, but yeah, bro, they tried to make Jabari a scorer. The Toronto Raptors did. They tried to make Jabari a scorer. They wanted to see if their scouting report is updated. Well, it's updated now. Yeah, he could put the ball on the floor enough to attack a closeout and make a secondary play with the ball. He had 5 assists that game too, which you don't really see a whole lot from Jabari because, again, he's never in position to do that. So we could see more stuff like this throughout the season. You could tell he's more comfortable with the ball in his hands to make something more happen besides just, catching and shooting or just catching and passing, because by the time the ball gets to him, somebody already in his face. But yeah, man, on the 3-point shots again, though, we only took 30. We made 13, but we only took 30. Why I am okay with that for now is because we get into the free throw line a lot. I think we're number 1 in the league in free throw attempts and makes. So if that can hold, along with high 3-point accuracy, if the attempts ain't gonna be there, but the accuracy is, I can live with that, and that's a winning formula. That, along with the assist, we ain't even got to go into the defense. We already know what the defense is about. It's gonna come around. I don't care what the defensive rating is right now. We know what time it is on that end, bro. When it comes down to it, these guys they're gonna defend. So I ain't worried about that. But yeah, man, solid all around performance. The Raptors was hot.
Yeah. One last thing.
Brandon Ingram was hot.
Man,
he was making shots, bro.
Man,
he was looking like DeMar DeRozan out there, bro. From that midi, that turnaround midi was.
They got the same offensive game, bro. They don't play no difference.
Game.
Yeah. Last thing before we go. People have been saying about Jabari that his rebounding numbers are low, right? And obviously, we deal in facts, right? Ime's been playing a strictly like 8 to 9 man rotation. And out of those 8 people, 6 of them average 5+ rebounds a game. 2 of them average 9+. I'm okay with the overall number looking like Jabari averages low rebounds, but maybe I'm wrong. Eye test showing he's guarding a lot more on the upper part of the perimeter, and then he's more out on the corners than he would have been last year comparatively, where he was more kind of stuck on the inside of it, right? And I'm not sure if that's a product of his defensive IQ, or maybe a part of it is definitely his defensive assignments. But the fact that he's still able to get out there and, in AK's word, act like Mutombo a couple of these games. I mean, this is such a growth season from Jabari. Yes, I know it's 5 games in, but like everything that was asked for him to work on and things that people told him not to work on, he has very clearly worked on everything, bro. Very clearly. What's up, Ryan?
Kevin Durant.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The biggest part of that. Biggest part of that for sure. Jabari mirroring his training schedule with Kevin Durant. That like smartest decision of any Rockets player in the last 5 years.
Some would say that that's annoying.
It's because they don't play ball. They don't know.
We got some stupid people in the fan base, boy. I swear to God.
Oh, 30,000 people on Twitter. They're bound to find a few of them for sure. This is how that works.
We do have the largest Twitter community in the entire NBA. So, yeah, they're going to be there.
Far and few between.
Why would you tell somebody not to work on a weakness? What sense does that make, bro?
You just should make your strengths stronger so that
and then that's it, right? So don't update your scouting report, right?
No. I'm just going to be really, really good at the one thing I'm going to do.
So you're going to
I can understand you 10 years in, bro. All right, now it's time to just consolidate your training schedule.
It's like John Morant. He's really good at one thing off the court and does not do anything else on the court.
We can use some of that, though.
No, we can't.
Oh, we can use some of that John Morant. Oh, yeah.
No, we can't.
I want that John Morant pause. I want John Morant on our team.
I don't. I'm anti John Morant.
Y'all better pray we don't get no.
He's like Russell Westbrook to me. I like him over there. You're good over there. I don't want.
Do you know how much space we would have for Kevin Durant if we had John Morant and Alperen Sengun?
How are we creating more space? That dude shoots 32% for his career from 3. That is not a spacer to me.
He's not gonna be worrying about shooting threes with us. No way. He's gonna be getting to that rack.
Hey, shout out
to the ring.
What's going on, player? We appreciate all of them guys out here. We actually talk well on Sengun over here, unlike some podcasts. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not worried about John Morant, bro. I don't want no John Morant. I'd rather have a bag of chips and Kyle Kuzma than.
How about some of that Derek White?
What problem does he solve?
What problem does he solve?
Anytime as much as I'm a John Morant stan, I would love him just for my own personal agenda. When it comes to John Morant, when it comes to Derek White, the question that you got to answer is what problem do they solve?
I mean, we don't really have a shooting problem.
Derek White actually plays defense, though. And actually clamps up.
We have Amen Thompson.
You can't have.
And we have Jabari Smith Jr.
You can never have too many defenders. You would be mad if we had more defenders?
No.
Okay. Did you not watch?
No, I'll never be mad about that.
No, I didn't watch the Celtics game, if that's what you're going to ask.
But no one-dimensional defender.
Derek White blocked Jabari last night or against the Celtics.
He's not one-dimensional at all on defense, and he's not. He's switchable enough, and offensively he can make some plays with, but he's not going. You're not going to be running your offense to him.
Last year, I watched him clamp up Wemby on a couple plays, like Dylan Brooks, just shorter somehow.
Yo, who clamped up Wemby the other night?
He's very physical. Are you talking about when they played? They played Phoenix. It was I know Royce O'Neal had a good amount on him.
Is Malawak playing?
He is, but no, he's not. He's not in the rotation like that.
Okay.
I've only seen highlights of Phoenix. I haven't watched him play yet.
Yeah, my guy ain't playing yet, so I got no reason to watch that team right now.
Yeah, well, your guy got a tattoo of his 43-year-old baby mama.
All right,
sorry,
bro. We're
you
gonna
got
start
love,
talking
bro.
about other stuff, bro.
Yeah, you just ain't find love like that. Let's move on to the Celtics game, bro. Let's talk about it. A lot of things to like from this one as well. Fortunately, no, guys. I know you guys were all waiting for it. Jaylen Brown did not rub his hairline on any of our players, so we ain't got to worry about that. But we did whoop their ass. 128-101. This Celtics team last year that was able to torch anybody that just added Anthony Simons, no Jason Tatum. Let's see how many. Anthony Simons went 1 of 6 at 3 points. That's the elite score off the bench.
And I believe
they lost a lot though in the offseason. They lost a lot in the offseason. Yeah, Horford and Porzingis, boy.
They lost Porzingis.
Yeah, Porzingis with Atlanta.
Oh man, I thought he was just hurt.
Nah,
man,
he's gonna be hurting a little bit, of course, but
I believe I saw a stat that Amen Thompson might be back. He clamped up Jaylen Brown, damn near wiped that entire hairline off.
Oh my gosh, bro! Took a dry erase marker.
Yeah, that's hairline. Yeah, speaking of that, that's another benefit of having Okogie in is somebody to help Amen defensively too, because you can't sit there and ask Amen Thompson to run point, guard the best player on the other end, and score 20 points a game. Like, bro, like, come on, bro. You got to be fair, bro. That's you asking for too damn much. Let that man ease into the position. Get somebody in there that's going to take something away that he ain't got to do all the time. Okogie has been a good option when it comes to replacing Steven Adams in that fluid starting lineup, which we know it wasn't. But anyway, that's been the key. Like, to get Amen Thompson's defense back, you need somebody to help him do something because he can't be doing too much. Chill out.
He gonna tire himself out.
That's why he's missing layups and sometimes getting scored on and like little stuff, turning the ball over, like 8-second violations, like stuff like that. We never seen from Amen Thompson, bro. Like, we asking him to do too much. Like, chill out. Shit ain't fair.
Speaking of not fair, Şengün and Amen fighting for rebounds towards the end of the game. Both of them trying to get that triple-double. Unfortunately, no one got it, but they both came really close to it. Şengün saw, again, not very efficient, but overall good stat line, 16, 10, and 9. And then same thing from Amen, except Amen did make his first 3 of the season, I believe, in this game. Pretty solid. It only shot 1 3, 17 points, 9 boards, 8 assists as well from him. Go ahead, okay. Let's hear you talk about this game. What else did you think of the Celtics game?
Bruh, okay. So this Celtics game, this was pretty much peak Rockets right here. Some of this stuff, I don't know if it's going to hold or not, but if it does, I'll be completely shocked. How we only shoot 29 threes? We made 19 of them, and that's obviously just as important. But that got to be some kind of record for like most threes made under 30 attempts. That got to be some kind of NBA record, bro. I look into that because that's crazy. Like, yeah. That's a nuts number, bro.
Did you say we shot 19 for 29 from 3?
19 for 29, bro. That's nuts. And yet another 30 assist game. How about that? 18 turnovers. Whoop de freaking do. We had 30 assists. I don't care about them turnovers if we, number one, are pushing the pace on offense, forcing the action, making things happen, being proactive offensively. Like, come on, bro. I ain't never gonna be mad about some turnovers here and there if you being aggressive. I ain't never gonna be mad about that.
Who was making our threes that game? I saw Şengün hit one.
It was Tari and Reed.
Yep, they both had 4.
Right, Reed had 12 points, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Okogie had 3 of them. Okogie had 3 threes himself. And that's another thing too. Like, if you look at the Celtics game, if you look at where them 3-point shots was coming from, a lot of them was in that deep corner, right corner. They had like 5 of them in that right corner, bro.
So I want to ask a question. Is it sustainable for the rest of the season for Tari, Okogie, and Reed Shepherd to be our only main 3 shooters?
Okogie and Tari, not necessarily. But it'll come down to earth a little bit, but it's not going to be like they shooting 25% from 3. Right. It's going to come down some. Reed Shepherd's 3-point percentage might hover about the same. Jabari's I expect to be about the same or even go up maybe. KD, we know what KD is. Şengün is shooting like 52% or something like that. He's shooting over 50%.
Şengün is, if I'm not wrong, Şengün is shooting better from 3 to start this season than he shot from the field to start last season.
Yeah, he is.
Actually. Make it make sense, dog. Make it make sense because it doesn't make sense to me.
Still the same thing. He's shooting 47 right now from the field and 53% from 3.
He's still having a little bit of the yips at the late when he's shooting layups. But if he's making his free throws and making his threes, I can forgive that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really tripping on that. But now offensively, bro, I'm gonna keep harping on this. You keep playing through our pressure, good things are going to happen for this team. The ball's hopping around. We're getting assists. Yeah, we're going to turn the ball over here and there, but a lot of it is chemistry. Then some of them is just turnovers that you will live with from just guys trying to be aggressive. I will live with that every freaking time. Not even mad about it. Sure, Şengün's efficiency is not all that great. Don't care. I don't give a flipping hell about that, bro. He's playing well. Just because you're not efficient, that don't mean you playing bad. You just being inefficient. That's one aspect of the game. So shout out to that man. And KD again, bro. Just 8 for 11. This man scored 26 points on 11 shots, bro.
Dude. Man averages 27 right now on 15 shot attempts per game.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
AK, you can't believe this is your life?
I can't. Now, when we holding that trophy, then, oh, man, I'm going to be all kind of emotional, bro.
Yeah.
It's been too long, bro.
I haven't even seen a Rockets championship in my lifetime, huh?
Dog, it's been 30 years, bro. I was on my daddy's shoulders with a Olajuwon shirt. Bro, I will never forget this, bro.
You were alive?
I was alive. You
Damn.
You freaking Looney Tune.
Man.
It's your Eli Manning haircut.
H-Town Rundown will be out in the streets, by the way, if we win it. I'm going to Houston. I will take a whole week off. Every day, it's going to be party.
Preston will be hungover for that whole week of work.
I'm not going in. Hey, I'm not going to say where I work. Hey, UPT, that's what we're finna hit. And this PTO. And this vacation time.
I'm going to just say this, bro. If you need some okra, bro,
it's gonna be a great time. What's your player's favorite song?
We got Kevin Durant on the team, right? Kevin Durant played for the Rockets, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can figure something out, bro.
But Preston, you can't come to Houston if we win a finals and not know Still Tippin'. By the time you get here, I want you to know all the lyrics if we win the finals.
Hey, and we got to take you to Timmy Chan's. We got to take you to Frenchie's. We got to take you to Trill Burgers.
Trill Burgers.
Yeah, we got to take you to Trill Burgers.
I already know about Trill.
No, he's been to Trill. I took him to Trill Burgers.
Okay, well, we're going to go again. Like, hey, you going back. You're going to need some new clothes because you're going to be fat by the time we're done with you, dog.
Okay, the Breakfast Club. Got to throw that in there.
Breakfast Club is cool. I just hate that long-ass line, bro. I ain't got time for that.
Facts.
But we'll have a whole week. And it'll be great. It'll be great. But yeah, we're going to be here for it. But yeah, let's.
You know how we're talking to Preston about what we'll do in Houston, and the only thing we name for him is food.
Do you blame? They know me. See, guys, they know me. They know my fat ass level.
Hey, we gonna get a game in, bro. Let's get a couple games of 21 in, bro.
I'm gonna get up and down the steps.
Oh, he needs more
to the
than
gym, and I might be out, bro. I might be winded. I'm gonna get up and down the steps and be done.
Ain't my problem. Get your cardio up, pump.
Whoa. Get my cardio up. Yeah, you're right. Let's continue this though. Donte, what else do you have to add from the Celtics game? Because let's just be honest, from beginning to the end of the game, I mean, just belt to ass the entire time.
I mean, well, no, you can say it more, man. Like Jabari Smith with those big time blocks, man. Like big time punishing blocks. That killed every momentum that Boston actually had when they tried to get on a run. And then again, Tyrese had another solid game. Reed Shepard had a game in the fourth quarter. Was really good in the fourth quarter. It was just good all around team win, man. And the defense was solid. Defense was good. And Kevin Durant was just efficient all night long, man. Every shot was comfortable, and every shot was an open shot for this man. Man,
facts.
Alp didn't have the best game, but look at the assists, look at the rebounds that he had. Alp, again, doesn't have to score to impact a basketball game. Yes, it's going to be some nights. That he's going to struggle at the rim, that he's not going to make shots. But what's going to keep him on the floor is his playmaking ability and him being able to find guys open. And like I say, and then his defense, he got a huge block shot in the game. The reason, I don't understand, how people give Alp and Steven Adams so much stuff from not getting blocks.
But you look, if you actually take a good look, they in every pick and roll situation, really. So they not always sitting at the rim. They not really always sitting at the rim all the time. It's not like they can sit in the paint and just wait for a person, wait for a driver just to come in. They always
we're not playing drop like that.
Yeah.
Wow, who would have thought? Never mind. I'm just getting flashbacks.
We play more drop with Capella.
Yup. Like we play that, so like because Capella is probably like a lot mobile and more athletic than those guys. He recovers better. So every time, they always in pick and rolls, and they always have to come up. They always have to come up high. So they not always in the paint. So you really gotta have to rely on your help side defense to kind of help you out. Like Bari will probably come over and get a block or something like that. Or like I said, unless you get a chase down from behind. Like, but I'm not gonna kill them from not having too many blocks because they always in every pick and roll. They always up out, so they not always in the paint where you can put Capella in. He can retreat faster. He's more mobile and he's more athletic than both of those two. He's more athletic than both of those two, and he can go up verticality like than both of those.
He's a smart defender.
He's a smart defender. He's been in the league a while, so he's very smart.
It's crazy to say that Capella is one of our bets now, dude. That's just, it don't feel real, man. You really over here doing that. Yeah, good game against the Celtics. Was this the game that Steven Adams was blocking shots on the perimeter? I can't remember. No, it wasn't. We had a game a couple games ago. Steven Adams was running out to the perimeter, blocking shots. Got a rebound from I'd never seen Steven Adams move like that since he was in OKC. Just absolutely incredible man to have on our team.
Speaking of that, we're number one in rebound percentage, overall rebound percentage.
Number one in rebound percentage, number one in offensive percentage or offensive rating, net rating, and on top of that, we also number one in rebounding percentage.
How does rebounding percentage work?
Percentage of available rebounds that you take.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're on track to be the best rebounding team in history by percentage, I believe. We're absorbing. It's like you said we're getting how many? What's our rebounding rate? Do you remember?
I don't know about the rate, but the percentage is 56.6.
Yeah, that right there, the highest amount ever in NBA history. Wow. Another
interesting stat. Wow. So
we are number one in a lot of things this season.
Where do you think we at in assist to turnover ratio?
Yeah, but can I say something? The Bulls are also 5-1 now.
The Bulls are actually good.
The
Bulls are actually good.
Yeah, the Bulls
actually got motivation. It's because they're not betting anymore to start losing games, but that's comes for a different time.
Well, I guess the Heat aren't betting anymore either. That's why the Heat are good.
It's because Terry was here anyway.
Really? I wonder why I mentioned the Heat then, right?
Oh man.
Wow. And also, go look at how good the Blazers have been since Chauncey Billups.
So what does that mean for Brooklyn? 0-6.
Don't even start. Stop right there.
Michael Porter Jr. His brother is a gambling at anyway. Bro, guess where we rank as far as assisted turnover percentage right now?
12th.
Wrong. We 23rd in assisted turnover ratio. So we 23rd in assisted turnover ratio, but number one with a bullet in offensive rating. Tell me why turnovers would just be so detrimental to everything, bro. Tell me why assisted turnover ratio is that damn important to your offense. Would you rather be 15th in offensive rating and number one in assisted turnover ratio? Would you rather that? Would you rather be 15th in assisted turnover? I mean, in offensive rating and hold on, wait a minute. Last year we was what? We was 12th in offensive rating, and we was like top 3 in assisted turnover ratio. Would you rather that? I'm just asking for a friend, bro.
That did win us 52 games.
Yes, it won us 52 games. How many games did that also lose us because we were not generating good offense at all? See, we're talking about how much that won us. How much did it actually lose us to? We're not talking about that part, though. But I'm sorry. I look at things a little bit more deeper than face value.
Okay. Let me follow up. We won 52 games last year, right? Projection. Do you think we're going to win or lose more games this season if things level out a little bit, right? Things come back down to earth just a little bit, and we start hitting our averages, and we average that for the rest of the season. Are we winning more or less than 52?
We'll win 55 games.
Okay. I like it.
I don't really care what nobody else says.
I like it.
Games,
I got a 55 games anyway. 55 games anyway. So like it's not bad. Like you can get away with you can get away with that in the regular season. You just can't get away with it in the playoffs, especially if you play
consistently in the playoffs.
Like period. You can't get away with none of that consistently in the playoffs though. Like and plus we already know in this tough Western Conference, it already depends on matchups. It already really depends on who you draw in a matchup and stuff like that. But you can get away with it for 82 games. You can get away with that.
Okay.
All I know is that shit ain't do nothing for us in playoffs. That's all I know, bro. That's all I can go out for, bro. When we matched up with another team that got a solid offensive system that can actually, score when they need to and they defend all the time too. When you match up with a team like that in the playoffs, all that assist turnover ratio don't mean nothing if your offense ain't putting pressure on the defense. That's one thing our offense never did, bro. We never put pressure on the defense in any way.
Facts.
We didn't generate good shots. We only took the shots the defense wanted us to take every game because we played a reactive offense, not a proactive offense. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm gonna die on this hill, bro. Like, of course, turnovers are not good, but to me, it's more important how you getting on turnovers. If you're not turning the ball over because you're not even passing the ball, I mean, you're not trying nothing. You're not gonna turn the ball over. Of course not. You're not gonna scrape your knee. You ain't trying to learn how to ride a bike.
They hear you, but they're not listening. They hear you, but they're not listening. Speaking of crazy things, Ryan, my man, it's always good having you on the pod. Where can we find you other than on Twitter?
Good luck.
He's here on the H-Town Rundown, of course.
Yeah, and you can also find me on the Rockets Round Robin. You can find me on a playback now as well, broadcasting Rockets games here and there. Also when we don't get banned. Shout out, Pastor.
Shout out, Pastor, bro. Gosh, damn it. That's so crazy, bro.
We're going to get out of
Good
here.
having you, man.
See you later.
Yep. See ya. All right, boys. So now that the adults are here, as per usual, let's get into the real. I'm kidding, man. It's all love for Ryan, bro. Last bit here before we get out of here. We are facing the Mavs tonight, right? Somehow they in the same state as us. They start in Cooper Flag at the 1/2. And by us, I mean you guys, of course. But they starting him at the 1/2. AD out, still no Kyrie. Their big power off the bench is D'Angelo Russell. I'm not saying he can go off, but D'Lo's nice, so we got to watch out for it. What are your thoughts and keys to the game? Start with Donte, man. How are we winning against the Mavs?
I mean, same thing we've been doing it for the past 3 games. I mean, make your jump shots. Don't turn the ball over. Don't have too many turnovers. I mean, like I say, I don't mind lob. I don't mind not like if you're trying, like AK said, I don't mind those type of turnovers. And one thing, the type of turnovers I don't like live ball turnovers either. I don't like those type of turnovers either. I hate live ball turnovers. So the live ball turnover starts fast breaks and that's how they can end up getting you. But we already know Dallas know us well. We already know they're not gonna come lay down. They don't come out here and play. So you got to get off to a very good start. You can't get off to a slow start because I mean, if the moment you have an opportunity to put them away, you got to go ahead and go for the kill. You got to put them away. If you let us stay in the game and make it hard, they gonna find some way to beat you down the stretch. They don't find what if it's luck or not or a shot they don't supposed to make. That's gonna find a way to go in. So. We got the better team right now. Other than that, this is another one of those games, they down bad. You got to come out and get, especially against a division rivalry. You got to come out and get. You got to get off to a quick start, and you got to, like I say, keep making your open 3 shots. Keep making your open 3-point shots, and keep playing through LP. LP gonna make the right plays. Trusting him to make the right plays, and we'll be fine if we do all those.
AK, do you have any things to watch out for in this game?
Jason Kidd gonna throw whatever defense out there he need to try to control this game, bro. So just stay calm. He might even throw a full court press out there. I don't know if he got the personnel to do that like that this season, but
he got D'Lo.
Yeah, I wish he would try that with D'Lo. That fool. But yeah, like don't play the Mavs record. Play the Mavs. Don't play their record. Please don't play the record.
Yep.
Because they're gonna play hard. They're gonna fight hard.
Yep.
They're not gonna let. They're just like us. Like we're not gonna lay down for nobody. They're not gonna lay down for nobody. So, other than like the basketball stuff, like it looked like Dallas is still trying to figure things out, bro.
Yep.
You running Cooper Flag out there at the point.
Yep.
I get it. I understand it. He's trying to build something for later on down the road. It ain't gonna work now, but right now is the time to do it anyway. I understand that. That being said, that boy finna be on an island in hell all by himself, surrounded by fire and brimstone.
Dude,
you got to deal with a Kogi, you got to deal with KD, you got to deal with Jabari, you got to deal with a man, you got to deal with Tari Eason, and you really the only person over there outside of D'Lo that's gonna be able to handle the rock like that. A little bit of Max Christie here and there. I don't know if they're gonna play Jaden Hardy any of this game. But
bro, I like Hardy. I don't know why he's not getting minutes, man.
Because he's just a bucket and then that's it. Just like Bones Highland. He one of them like
Thomas.
Ain't scoring, ain't doing jack shit else. But yeah, and then anyway, I ain't gonna get on it again.
No,
but anyway, and their issue is not a system issue neither, like ours was. Theirs is just just trying to Cam Whitmore his way into some buckets.
Anyway,
but yeah, I mean that's really it though, man. What don't expect this to be too easy. I know we kind of we coming off of 5 straight games where we scored over 110 points, which I don't remember the last time we done that. Yeah. Don't think that's supposed to just continue easily here, bro, because this is starting to become the time when teams start to update their scouting reports. This is come game 8 after game 8. That's when all scouting reports is going to be updated. So whatever you was getting away with at first, don't expect them to don't expect to keep getting away with that. And then this is an in-state rival. They already know their scouting report already updated. I can tell you that.
Yep.
It ain't all that said. It's not gonna matter. Rockets by 23.
I'm gonna say this, and I don't think he's had his welcome to the league yet. Amen Thompson, Cooper Flag, Cooper, get welcome to the league.
He gonna get blocked at the rim and dunked on the other end in the same game.
Yep. Hey, shout out. Hey, man, we getting people from Turkey, from New Zealand over here.
We global, man.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Global rundown.
But yeah, last thing for show. We doing final score. So, AK, you said we winning by 23. What's final score?
I respect Jason Kidd's defensive chops a little bit, so I'm not trying to be too disrespectful here, man. But I want to say like 120. Ooh, man, 126, 107. Let me say that. 126. I say about 19.
Okay. I like it. Donte, man, what you got?
I'm gonna say 119 to I'm gonna say 119 to 110.
Damn. Okay. Close.
119, 110. That's on the cards too. It's a rivalry game, bro. Like,
yeah. I mean, like your rivalries know you better than probably anybody would know you. Like the your next door neighbors down the streets. Your one they the ones know you better than anybody.
They 2 hours away.
Like your division foes like Memphis, they all know you like pretty well because you play them 4 times a year. You play other teams in the West 4 times a year too. Some you play them 3, but your divisions you play them 4 times a year. So they the ones that know you a lot. So I don't think this is going to be a easy game unless the Rockets come out and make it easy. But I think the Dallas Mavericks are going to find a way to stay in this game. But I still think we have more firepower than them, and I still think we figure out a way to pull it out.
100%. Yeah, I'm gonna say 117-103. I think we win them by 14. Pretty handily. I think that third quarter gonna look dicey, but Kevin Durant gonna get us 8 points and get us back to where
I think we got the best third quarter rating in the league right now. So I don't know.
We have to. We come out that second half. this is just before we get into this, so much better. 3 years ago, we were like, oh my gosh, we can be up by 20, 30 going into the halftime, and then come out third quarter, shit the bed, score 8 points, and then now we down 5, bro, and then we lose the game. Now we like, oh man, third quarter, that's us. The third quarter, that's us. Most teams that are in the top, like, Final Four, I'm gonna call it, right, in the conference final stage of the teams, most teams in NBA history are third quarter performers. So unbelievable with that. Hashtag COB. This has been H-Time Rundown, Houston Rockets Basketball Podcast. Make sure to follow us on the new Twitter account, unfortunately, at the HTRD, because unfortunately, other account got banned on Twitter because, Adam Silver trying to ruin my betting lines and all that stuff. So watch out. Follow us on the HTRD on X, was YouTube, where you guys are at right now, and be sure to follow, man. Go ahead, hit the bell for us so you can see us in all our glory. Be sure to be here for the stream as well tonight, and then the morning after as well, but no plan B. AK, where can we find you?
Ooh, boy, that's crazy. You can find me on YouTube at the Rockets Propaganda Channel, H-Time Rundown, and Rockets Round Robin. You can also find me on Twitter /X at AKinfinity_VBS. I'm also on TikTok. I'll be having these short highlight videos once in a while. So,
yes, sir.
Go follow me in all them places. Quit being a hater your whole life. Just half your life. That's okay.
Thanks for joining us today, AK. Donte, my man. Dallas tonight, but I can't wait. Winning time. Where can I find you?
Y'all find me at the H-Time Rundown right here. Y'all can find me on the live stream later when we do playback. Y'all can find me on that as well. Y'all can find me on IG at Coach Donte 5. Y'all find me everywhere.
Oh yeah, man. It's good having you on as per usual. And be sure to follow me at drip2ps_GAWD on X, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And then follow the TikTok as well. And then make sure you're following the H-Town Rundown TikTok, man. Same thing. The H-Town Rundown. We everywhere, man. And as you see, we global. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next week. We got some new stuff coming out for you. See you then.